Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another pre-market analysis video brought to you by Learnity. And as usual, we are going to be talking about the dollar index. Now, looking at the dollar index on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that we are in a downtrend, a clear downtrend, right? And we just took out this old low here. Now, let me mark that out. So, look here, we just took out this old low, which was our target as of the week, as of beginning of this week. Now, as you can see, we've taken out this target. So, what is next? As usual, I do not go against the trend, like I said. So I'm still looking for a continuation of this bearish movement if we are going to have that. So as you can see, we have a fair value gap right here. So we might have a very, very deep retracement up to this level here before we start pushing lower. Now, so I will be expecting something like this to happen. So expecting retracement to this level. I might also hit this other block. If you're going to go deeper, you have another block here. We have another one here. So we might hit any of these levels before we continue the downtrend. And like, if you're going to continue the downtrend, like I said, we are going to look for more targets to the downside. So you can see we took out this equal lows here, this one and this one. So my target for this trade is probably going to be this low here. So this low you created, this is going to be the target for the trade. Now, with that in mind, let's transition to Euro USD and see what we have in store for us there. So probably we are going to have the opposite of the analysis we just did on the dollar index. As you can see, this is the opposite. Dollar index is bearish. We have Euro USD bullish, right? So what am I expecting also here? If you look closely, we have several gap here, just similar to the dollar index. We have another block here. We have another we have one more other block here. So I'll be expecting price to do the same thing, to retrace into this fair value gap or hit this other block or this one, if it's going to make a deeper retracement before pushing higher. Now, if you're going to push higher, this is going to be my first target here. So I'll be expecting something like this to occur. We come into this range, that is this fair value gap, or we hit this this other block here or this other block here before actually moving higher, right? So that will be my expectation for the coming week. But before we have this payout, we might stay in consolidation for like a week or so before we have. That is, if you're going to have a deeper retracement, might stay in this bearish move for a week or so. So if you go down to the 4-hour time frame, you might see this bearish market prevail down here. It's like hits this key level, which is fair value gap. If you go down, if you go up to the 4-hour, let's mark out the other block. So know where we have that. So we have the other block here. And we have one more other block here also. So let's mark that out so that we can trace where they are on the 4-hour chart. So if you go back to the 4-hour charts, we are going to see where this point of interest are. So we might have this bearish movement. If it doesn't respect this value gap, it might dip into this other block. If it doesn't respect this and still tries to make a deeper retracement, then we might actually dip into into this last other block actually. So if you look at your Fibonacci level here, let's look at let's use our Fibonacci to measure this. So from here to here, because this is the daily swing low and this is the daily swing high. So you can see that we have 50% around here, 61.8% here, and the 7.86% here also. So we might use any of these levels. We might actually continue, that is, we might actually see price continue from any one of these levels. But it can also get to this level. If it chooses to make a deeper retracement, we might actually hit this level before pushing upwards, right? So let me delete this and go back up to the to the one day time frame. That's the daily time frame. Let's go up back to the daily time frame and see what we have in store. So just like I said, from this swing guys to this swing, this 50% range, which is where the fair value gap is. The other block is at the 61 to 78. That is the 76% range. And the last one we have is the last other block, which is at the extreme. So we might see price. This is where price, if I'm to, try to predict where it's going to reverse or continue from, if it's going to continue, you might see it continue from any one of these two. But if it chooses to make a deeper retracement, it might end up hitting this level before moving higher. So guys, that'll be all for this video. Remember to always practice risk management on your accounts. I'll see you all in the next video.